So I'm bringing it back. I decided that I'm going to bring back my weekly rotation, or as I like to call it, my whiffs of the week. I know there's a lot of you out there that really enjoy seeing what us fragrance reviewers decide to rock throughout the week, so I'm doing it. So stick around and join me on another edition of my whiffs of the week. Cue that intro. Happy Monday, my beautiful fragrance family. I hope each and every one of you had an awesome weekend and you're doing amazing today. And welcome back to My2Scents. My name is Brian and this is the channel all about helping boost your confidence through the art of fragrance and helping you become a lasting scent memory. It's been so long since I have done a weekly rotation that I have no idea how long, how many weeks have been in between. So we're going to start fresh. It's 2023, it's a brand new year, it's a brand new me, it's a brand new you. And it's a brand new edition of my whiffs of the week. So we'll call this week number 1. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the whiffs and sniffs. So this week, I went with all mass appealing fragrances. Fragrances that probably everybody knows, but it was a really long week at work. We were super busy, and I just wanted something easy to spray on, something that I can enjoy and everybody else around me could as well. And to start my week off on Monday, I decided to go with Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This is by far my favorite, and in my opinion, the best Bleu de Chanel that's been created. Now the Eau de Toilette, great fragrance. Eau de Parfum, great fragrance. The Parfum, to me, is the best fragrance out of that lineup. I love the citrusy, zesty, minty opening. I love the lavender in this. I love all the woody notes as it starts drying down. Of course, you get your amberwood in there. It's got some sandalwood, a little bit of a sweetness, a sweet woodiness to it. But this is a very polished fragrance. It's very easy to wear. It's not super loud. It's not the longest lasting fragrance, but it gets the job done. Now, why do I enjoy this one more than the others? Well, it's polished, it's more round, it's a little bit easier on the nose, and it's not as, should I say, synthetic. Even though there's probably plenty of synthetic ingredients used to create this fragrance, but Olivier Polge, he did a fantastic job with the entire lineup. This just happens to be my favorite. It's fresh, it's clean, it's easy. It's a blue fragrance. It's inoffensive, it's extremely mass appealing, and if you're looking at getting attention, you could wear any of the Bleu de Chanel's. This one is the one that I gravitate towards, though I don't wear it that often. To be quite frank with you, I don't really wear a lot of my designer fragrances, but this week I wore quite a few. So to start my week off, I decided to go with an easy, breezy, mass appealing fragrance. It's Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This next one is a favorite of Lenny Kravitz. Why? Because he's the spokesmodel behind it. And if you didn't guess what it was, it's going to be from the YSLY line, and this is Y Le Parfum. This is not my favorite out of the Y line, but it's definitely growing on me. And I really enjoyed wearing this on Tuesday. And out of all the fragrances except one other one, this is the one that got me the most attention. I love the apple, the ginger, the aldehydic opening on this. It's really fresh, it's clean, but it's got a nice soft sweetness to it, and it's extremely easy to wear, and it's extremely mass appealing. I really enjoy the floral heart to this. You get a nice lavender, a touch of clary sage, a little bit of a spicy geranium in there, kind of blending in with that ginger, adding to the fresh spiciness to it. Full dry down, beautiful tonka, adding a nice sweetness to it, a touch of a powdery quality, and some nice woods. The added incense to this as well, the olibanum, I think it's just a very well put together fragrance. Now, like I said, this is not my favorite. If you haven't seen my comparison of the Y lineup, except the Eau Fraiche, because I'm not a fan of the Eau Fraiche and I don't own it. I don't really feel a reason to ever own it. Go check it out right here. But I was smelling great on Tuesday, rocking YSLY Le Parfum. Super easy to wear, super mass appealing. The next one, everybody talks about it. Well, at least everybody probably has either owned this fragrance, or they love it, or they despise it. They just think it's just too, everybody wears it. We don't want to be like everybody else. I decided to rock it this day. Not my favorite fragrance, but it's a great tried and true blue fragrance. And I went with Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum. Now, the Eau de Toilette is kind of my go-to. I don't tend to rock the Eau de Parfum very often. I've probably only worn this, I don't know, probably a handful of times, maybe a couple handful of times. This is an ambroxan bomb. Of course, there's some bergamot to get everything rolling up top. You're going to get that nice pepperiness to it as well. A little bit of lavender. There's a tinge of star anise in here, adding that nice licoricey quality to it, kind of adding a little bit of an herbal undertone to it. But the ambroxan, that is the main player of Sauvage. In fact, all three of them. Now, I don't own the Parfum. It's actually my least favorite out of the lineup. I know Ross at TLTG Reviews loves that fragrance. For me, it's a little redundant. I don't really detect too many differences between the EDP and the Parfum. I know they're there, but honestly, the Eau de Toilette is my go-to, if I ever wear it. Like I said, this week I just decided to wear something easy, just a grab and go. I know it's going to get the job done. It's an attention grabber. This as well, grab me some, pull me in some nice attention throughout the day, but it's probably because everybody's husband and boyfriend wears Sauvage or some form of Sauvage. Decent longevity on this, really good projection within the first, hour and a half, 2 hours or so. But, it's an easy office safe fragrance. It's blue. It's mass appealing. It's just spray it on, walk out the door, know that people are going to at least think you smell fresh and clean. Because this is fresh, spicy, clean, easy. So on Wednesday, I rocked Sauvage Eau de Parfum. This next one is the fragrance out of my entire week that grasps me the most attention, and it does every single time I wear it. I know you guys have heard me talk about this fragrance many, many times. You know I love the House Aaron Terrence Hughes. And on Thursday, I decided to go with Guapo. This truly is a handsome fragrance. Really beautiful, creamy bergamot up top. You're going to get some underlying touches of a little bit of spices throughout it. But then you get this really nice, creamy, woody, mass-appealing vetiver. This is his first vetiver heavy fragrance, and he did a fantastic job. Loads of clean musks, really pushing everything off. You're going to get a nice woody base to this. But Guapo, it's handsome. And it's so easy to wear. And it just smells freaking delightful. Throughout the day, I had multiple people asking me where they can get this. I had to send them over to Maxx. If they couldn't find it there, then they're gonna have to bite the bullet and buy it from Aaron's website. But this is fantastic. Now, I don't know about the new formulation, in the new bottles. All I have is the matte black. I am looking into getting some of Aaron's newer concentrations. Haze Extreme is on my radar. In fact, I think I might actually pick that up today. Haven't done a fragrance haul in a while. Haven't really thought about fragrances too much, but Guapo, it's great. Longevity, amazing. Projection, incredible. Mass appeal, it's top notch. You want to get noticed? You want to get that attention? Get those compliments? Then definitely check out Aaron Terrence Hughes, Guapo. So on Friday, I decided to go in a different direction. I consider all the last four fragrances to be blue fragrances. Just extremely blue. Easy to wear. Aromatic, spicy, woody, mass appealers. This one, I think, is also mass appealing, and it comes from the House of Argos, and this is Pallas Athene. Now, I went in a different direction. I wanted to wear a nice rose fragrance. Why? I don't know. I was just feeling a little rosy. It was actually stupid cold outside, even though the day before it was 70. I walked out on Friday and it was snowing. Tennessee's weather sucks. Especially if you want to get sick, come on, move to Tennessee. If you like weather that has no idea what it's doing, come on down. Move to the great state of Tennessee. Now, I do love Tennessee. Our weather, it's crazy. Anyways, it's not about the weather. I digress. Pallas Athene. Beautiful, rosy sandalwood fragrance. I love the sandalwood in this. The beautiful rose, it's powdery, it's sweet. It's got a really nice earthy side to it as well. I really like the pink peppercorn in this. It's a beautifully, masterfully put together fragrance. Now, definitely unisex, might lean a little bit more feminine. I think this is a nice 50-50 split. You have to enjoy rose fragrances, but the sandalwood in the dry down is what really captivates myself and also the people around me. I did get some attention from this and had quite a few people ask me where they can purchase it. Speaking of purchasing, if you are interested in anything from the House of Argos, if you have not tried a discovery set yet, do yourself a favor, go down to my link tree. I do have an affiliate code where I do get some kickback from your purchase, but it allows you to get a discount on any of the fragrances or discovery sets. So go check it out. If you're interested, feel free. But I was smelling awesome, smelling rosy and woody, rocking Argos, Palace Athene. I threw myself another curveball on Saturday, yesterday. That's right, I'm filming this on Sunday. And I went with a fragrance that is a beautiful iris or orris fragrance. And it's coming from the house of Parfums MDCI, and this is Elegant. Man, I do spray a little heavy with this. I will have to say this. It's got really good longevity. Projection isn't huge, so I do spray a little bit heavy. But I got a compliment from this after 10 hours of wearing it. I love this fragrance. I love how it opens. I like how it transitions into the full dry down. It starts out spicy. You get some peppery spice. You're getting some nice saffron touches and hints of nuances of like leather. You're also gonna get some cardamom, adding a nice sweetness to it. And then it starts rolling into this beautifully put together orris. And the orris is just, it's gorgeous, adding that nice powderiness to it, but not like not an overpowering, powdery quality. It's not very makeup-y. It's sweet, slight touches of powder mixed in with this really nice leather. And there is also oud in this, and I get hints of oud in it. It's not an oud bomb. I wouldn't say this is an oud fragrance, but you can detect that kind of, musky, woody oud. You're also going to get some sandalwood. You get a nice nutmeg in there, adding to the spicy characteristics. There's also a nice sticky resinous quality, maybe from some myrrh or maybe an amber accord. But there's also a little bit of cumin, adding just a touch of an animalic quality to it. Not too much. It's not like sweaty skin or, bad breath cumin. It's just adding enough of an animalic quality to make this elegant. There's also some beautiful musks in here. Elegant, it's an expensive fragrance, but it's, in my opinion, it's exactly what it says. It's elegant. Not something I would really rock casually, even though, I guess, I do have to kind of suit up for work, so I guess I don't ever, work in casual clothes. I enjoyed rocking it. In my opinion, I think this is very mass appealing and easy to wear. So, Saturday, I was smelling great. I was actually smelling elegant, rocking Elegant by Parfums MDCI. So it's Sunday. Sunday fun day, right? And I'm actually rocking a fragrance that my roommate absolutely loves. Absolutely loves. I kind of wore it, just so he could be like, hey man, you smell awesome. You're wearing Percival, aren't you? And that's what I'm rocking. I am rocking Parfums de Marly Percival. I actually think he sneaks into my bedroom and spritzes on some Percival every now and then, which is completely fine. He's totally allowed to. I have plenty of fragrances. He can rock whatever the hell he wants. Love the lavender in this. I like the balsam fir. Now, the first few times, or I don't know, probably 5 or 6 times I've worn this, there's this really thick, tarry quality to it. But now that I'm wearing it today, maybe I'm adjusting to it a little bit. I still get that thickness. I get that like really green quality. Very herbal, almost, I don't want to say smoky, but like tar. It's got this thickness to it. But I actually love the lavender in this. The lavender, I don't get a whole lot of citruses. Well, not for very long. I get a little bit of a mandarin orange up top, but I really get this nice balsam fir as well up top with a lavender. And I believe balsam fir is actually in the base notes of this, which is fine because sometimes you pick up on the base notes right off the bat. There's a nice spiciness to this, like coriander, maybe a little nutmeg, cinnamon maybe, possibly also some geranium, adding to that spiciness. I love geranium. I love the earthy, spicy, almost rosy nuance that geranium gives off. Definitely some ambroxan. You're getting that spicy woodiness, maybe some sandalwood, maybe a little cedar. But it's a really well put together fragrance, I gotta admit. Now, Mont Blanc Legend, Percival, sure. Percival, it's the better fragrance, in my opinion. Definitely lasts a lot longer, smells a lot more rounded out, it's more polished, and honestly, it's mass appealing. It's easy to wear. Wasn't my favorite at first, still not my favorite blue fragrance from Parfums de Marly. Sadly, it still holds tried and true. But to end my week, I decided to please my roommate and smell great. Rocking Parfums de Marly, Percival. Alright, so there it is. Like I said, I'm bringing it back. We're going to be doing my Whiffs of the Week every Monday. Before I go, though, let me know. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you decided to rock this past week. I'm always curious to know what your 2 cents are. Maybe there's some fragrances that you can inspire me to pick up, because I haven't really been in the mood to really do a fragrance haul. But I think y'all need to give me the swift kick in the pants to go ahead and get another haul going. So comment down below. But that's it for me today, guys. Thank you for joining me for another Whiffs of the Week. I guess this will be week number 1 of my Whiffs of the Week for 2023. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you enjoyed today's content, then do me a favor and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always remember, you are stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.